Yeah, I went and bought another airplane that needs a little bit of work, and we made a deal where I bought the airplane, for better or worse. This guy runs a nonprofit where he helps children become better human beings through aviation, and if we can get it started, I'm going to sponsor 10 more kids to go through the camp. Oh, by the way, yeah, this airplane hasn't even had fuel in it for 5 years. Neither of these engines have ran for at least 5 years. That engine over there was built and has never been started since it was built. It's going to be fine. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Okay, so first things we got to do, pull these lightning rods right here. We're going to check in here. You just checked the oil, I saw, right?
Yeah, you're good.
How much was in it?
It's about 8, I think. 8 or 9.
I'm not used to having clean oil.
Yeah, we changed the oil in it.
God, you can't even see it on the dipstick. How do you tell where it's at? There it is.
Look for the shiny part.
Yeah, okay. I've never had that clean of oil.
I need to tighten up the alternator.
Okay, so you've never heard any noise out of this airplane?
No,
have you ever turned it over with the key?
No, we have not.
Have you ever had battery power on it to turn anything on inside?
Yep, we've had battery power on, but we never actually tried to start the engines because you got to tow it out of the hangar and get it on the line, put fuel in it, and when we put power on, we weren't at that point where we were ready yet.
Oh, okay. So we don't know, like, yeah, we have no idea if this thing is going to spark, if it's going to do anything.
I don't know, so.
Fantastic.
I'd like to see it run.
Yeah, we'll grab some wrenches, get these spark plugs pulled.
Okay.
We got a rag here, I'll do my part.
All right.
Yay! Got that out of there. Oh, there's a little beetle bug. He wants to go for a ride. Alternator needs to be tightened up a little bit. No problem. No problem. Yes. I'm really curious about this 310 though. Maybe we can figure out and get a two for one deal or something.
That's the whole toolbox right there.
See? Open the hammer drawer. That's the first drawer you open. Okay, so I'll get my wrenches over here. Get some tools first. Kabam. Does this look familiar to you guys? It's our insurance policy from the 310 in California. Didn't need it for that. We're using it for all this stuff though. Parts. Oh, there it is. Hammer. Gotta have your tools. Well, I guess I don't have my 7/8 box, but this should work. You got your infinitely adjustable wrench. What we have to do, pull the spark plugs out, then we're gonna look inside. We're gonna throw a little bit of lubrication oil down in there, roll it over by hand a few times, make sure nothing is really stuck, and then put some fuel in it, see how many leaks we have. Ooh. Kabam! Hit the brand new propeller. Probably the most valuable thing on this whole airplane. Alright, first one. Spark plugs look really good. So far, I say so far so good. We've taken one spark plug out of 12. See, second one. Yeah. I mean, thankfully, there's a nice thunderstorm building up all around us, which took away the sun, but it did add a breeze. So that part's nice. That's just got a lot of anti-seize on it. You know what? I haven't even turned these propeller or the blade at all. So if it turns over, it's not seized up. Ooh, there's a little bit of compression. I liking a little bit is what I mean, not much. Ooh, we got a good one on there. Well, one of the three seems to be good. So what did you do? Well, what branch were you in?
I was Air Force, and I was in 6 years active duty from 1999 to 2005.
So you were in during 2001 9/11 stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
It got crazy. Before that, we were a superpower. No one could touch us, and that was the mindset of a lot of folks in the media everywhere. And so they were pushing a lot of us to go to college, get an education, all that stuff. And then after 9/11, all that took a back seat. The focus became the mission. The rest is history. So,
what was your job?
I was a crew chief, flying crew chief on KC-135s. I worked in the docks and tankers, and then for the first 4 years, I took a humanitarian assignment due to some family illness. I went to Mississippi and what they call services. For about a year, I was non-deployable. Then after that, I deployed. I did some security forces augmentee work. I rode around with them in Hummers and did patrols, stuff like that. Saw my fair share.
Oh yeah.
Of action, I guess you could say.
Because you said you had this filled with Marvel Mystery Oil up to just 6 months ago or something?
Yeah, we topped them off, let them soak for a little while, then we blew out the oil. So when it starts, I wouldn't be surprised if it smokes a lot. Yeah. Because there's going to be some residual in there.
Yeah. Take out the bottom ones as well, make sure those don't have oil sitting in them and stuff like that. Get settled on there.
We can, or the top ones out, we can rotate the crank and see if anything shoots out. But it should be empty. But, you never know.
That's right. So I'm going to go ahead and organize spark plugs right here on the box. I guess we'll focus on this engine first. So right now, these blades are in full feather.
Right.
And what we got to do is use those homemade paddle things, and we got to put them on here, and he's going to turn one way, I'm going to turn the other, and it has to go until that pin right there gets into this detent over here.
All right.
All right, let's do this thing. Now I've not done this before, so you'll have to walk me through what I'm doing.
So you need to put the prop paddle on here, kind of close, wherever it'll fit. About midways. Yeah, this one has a little more play in it.
Okay.
Yep, you're gonna go down, and I'm gonna go up, and we gotta do it at the same time. Okay.
Okay.
So on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Whoop.
Yep. You gotta. There you go. Don't stop. Whatever you do. Uh-oh.
I can't.
All right, come back. Let's put it in a vertical
position.
Oh,
I see what it's got to do.
Yep.
Here. So, how about we switch?
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Ready? Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, this should lock. Alright, right there. That's it.
Hey, that wasn't too bad.
So,
well, shoot, that was easy.
Key thing to note, this is the first prop I ever worked on this style. When you're taking the load off, make sure your hands are clear in case it gets away from you. So it popped me in the finger, and almost first time I did this on one of these style props, these metal counterweight bosses came around, and you could lose a finger.
Okay, well don't go losing no fingers. Man.
Yeah, no.
All right, well cool. So that part of
these are prop paddles, homemade in Alabama.
Yes, sir. Remember Alabama
during
prop
COVID.
That's right. All right, so we got. The rag is out, not going to be sucked up into the carburetor. I got the spark plugs pulled from here. Check the oil, it's got oil in it. You pulled the spinner off, we got that. So I guess now what we got to do is just see if we can hook the power up to it. See, Jimmy's World's moving up in the world. We got the guys to bring over a power cart so I don't have to steal the battery out of Thomas, the motorhome, to come over with jumper cables hooked through here. I don't even know where's the plug at on this one.
I honestly don't know. I've never used it.
Up here where the battery would be up in this area.
Yeah, sometimes like on a 310 I think they're on the wings, but
it's right next to the battery.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this is the right set of keys or not. I've looked in the books, see if they're in there.
So I think the battery is in here. And we've got the power card over there with the jumper cables on it. Scratching my brand new paint job. Yep. Oh, the battery's totally gone. Well, that would answer that question. Found our bucket of bolts. Oh yeah.
That should be the right one.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Hey.
Hey, look at that.
I guess it matters when you get the right key, right?
And there's a whole lot of nothing up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's very anticlimactic is what that is. Oh, look at that. This is who did the Geronimo conversion, this Swan Aviation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there was an AD about these things. Where you had to, part of the thing is to make sure it was locked because there had been accidents caused when they were unlocked and they popped open or something.
Really?
Yeah. So we're just going to lock it and leave it locked in eternity.
That's yours.
Ooh. And this opens the door?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Beautiful.
Good. That is unheard of.
Hey, that was when you found the right key.
To have the same key for everything is just unheard of. Now we got to put it somewhere where I won't forget it or lose it. Is this the only one?
Yeah, it's the only one.
This is foreshadowing, I think. And is there power to it yet now? Well, don't put any power to it yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Not yet. I want to be over here when this thing has power. All right, here we go.
You want to put the key in?
No, no. I want it to be your fault. Yeah.
Keys
So
in.
now that's supposed to have power?
Sure is. Are you going to try to motor the engine?
Yeah, I guess we could hit it and see what if it does anything. I was just going to turn it on and see what lights up.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so that's master switches. Okay, fuel. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the power to that one. Stand clear. Everybody's, can I get a clear prop? Oh, something moved.
Hey.
Alright, I'm gonna do it again.
That is cool.
Hey, alright, something's moving. Let's see, oil pressure's right here. So this whole throttle quadrant, are the control cables hooked up to this?
Yeah, this side, yes.
Okay, because this prop is stuck. Yeah, and this whole thing is super loose and it feels like it's missing some screws in it.
Okay. We can kill power, and I'll see if I can work the gut of the cable, put some lube in it.
Okay, well let me run this thing, see if we can get any oil pressure first.
Okay.
All right, everybody clear? All right, here we go. That starter's not going to be hot. There's no plugs in it or anything.
Well, I was worried it may overheat.
Well, that starter? No, there's no plugs or anything in it. It's just,
Good call.
but it was starting to move a little bit.
That's good.
And the
You got movement.
tachometer in here is catching and popping.
So what is?
The tack.
Okay.
All right, one more time. Clear. Sweet. It went up to 50. Whether that's accurate or not is anybody's guess. All right, I'm not gonna touch that one over there. All right. So master's coming off. Need to check it to see if there was any spark. I didn't happen to hear any popping or anything. The other one wouldn't start until you let go of the switch. And that's whenever it would ignite. Okay, so that's good. It's got oil pressure, it turns over and the starter works. We have no idea if we got spark. We've got this stuff here though, we can check, I guess, pretty easy enough. But again, I wasn't hearing any popping or seeing anything. See what it does, I guess, see if there's any sparks on there. So I'm gonna need you guys to help me see if there's any sparks coming out of this. So keep an eye on it and let me know.
Yeah, there's plenty of sparks.
Yes! How crazy is that? We got spark, we got tourney. Now we need to see if we've got fuel and compression at the right time. And then we're gonna hear some noise.
About fall of last year, so 8-9 months ago.
This spark plug right here was dry and clean, so put him back in there. This one right here has, I mean, it's pretty dry, but just a little tiny bit down on the bottom there.
That's probably the marvelous mystery oil in there.
Yeah, this is dry in here. Same here. Got plenty of stinking anti-seize on it.
Yeah, it's gonna smoke like a freight train when it starts.
So we're gonna put a couple gallons in this thing and see if it pukes it everywhere. All right, what's everybody's bet? How many fuel leaks are we gonna get?
None.
That guy. How many?
No comment.
No comment. All right. All right, there it goes. There's the first couple of ounces going in. Yeah, fuel's coming in. Where is it coming out?
You even staying in? That's the question.
Yeah, so let's make sure we got fire extinguisher handy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sump it. We'll see if gas made it all the way to here. Oh, and the favorite. All right. What in the heck? Ooh, we got gas.
Any water?
Unless it's all water.
Does it smell like fuel?
I can't even tell if that. I don't even know if that's fuel. It smells like.
Do you have COVID?
Well, not now.
This is the COVID test.
That's right.
That's a little bit of water.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's nothing but water.
Yeah, dump that out.
All right, let's see, because it wasn't blue and anything. Hey, there's some blue.
Hey, now we're getting fuel. Okay.
Yeah, that's fuel all over me.
That's good news. It didn't have too much water in there then.
Yeah, that's fuel. And it stopped. Let's do it again. Let's see what we got. Well, this is the only drain on the whole system on this side.
Oh yeah, sure is.
So, okay, that's fuel now. Well, this one should just be dry, ideally. And it is.
Yeah, there shouldn't be anything in it.
That's good. All right, that one was dry. Oh yeah, we got more drain lines over here. All right, where are we at on this thing? We turned it over. We know it's got oil pressure. We know that it has spark. We know that we got some fuel in it. We don't know if it's getting up there. So we're gonna turn that on, hit the fuel pump, see if it'll build up some fuel pressure. And then I think we're gonna see if this sucker will light. Sound good? And we got a gallery going over here. We gotta see if it's got fuel pressure. You think it will?
Man, I know it will. I think it will.
We got some pretty confident, little overly cocky guys.
I can say here. No comment again.
Yeah. All right, well, yeah, we just hop in, hit the button and see if it's got fuel pressure, so let's do that.
Yeah.
All right, is the power turned on?
Good to go.
Power's on. Okay, I'm gonna turn the fuel pump on, clear. And we're looking for fuel pressure right here. All right, here we go. Nothing. Is anything pouring out? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I mean, really, the only thing left to do is hit the start key and see if this thing will take a light. Okay, we're going for it. Can I get a clear prep? Oh, it wants to. Woo, it wants to. Okay, here we go. Clear prep. Should I jinx us by trying the primer? Okay. In Jimmy fashion, we're just gonna flood the crap out of this thing. Clear prep! Woo! Clear prep! Holy Moses, it's hot in here. Yeah, that starter's pretty warm. Let it cool down a little while.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why the starter's engaged out here.
The stuck?
Yeah.
Yep, sure enough.
Oh yeah, I can smell fuel now. We were thinking that we might not have had the bowl all the way full on it. It might not have just been getting gas. But now, whenever you do this, right here, hear this. That's what we need to hear. All right, so we got fuel going over to it now. Spark, fuel, turny, spinny thing.
This should work.
This time it'll work.
So you say.
So we say. Okay, here we go. Can I get a clear prep?
Oh, no!
Oh, so close! All right, here we go. Clear the props. Come on! Woo! Something. That starter is hating life right now. Yeah. Ready? Clear prop. Woo! That does not sound good. Alright, stop. I think we broke our starter. Or I bet it was trying to kick back in.
Yeah, something happened.
Here, is the power off?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, I've been in this situation before. Yeah.
I hear yakety yak.
Yeah, right there.
And break the teeth.
I think so. Oh, done broke the tooth.
Hot.
We're done breaking. We broke the starter.
But it started.
That's not a start. It puffed.
We got a few revolutions.
You know, I happen to know a guy that might have one of these sitting around.
That's a bear to change.
Yes, it is. Well, we gotta take the safety wire off anyway.
That's true. We can probably still get it going with, I don't know, we can try a new starter and
Grab the starter off the other side over there.
do that.
Just hand prop the thing. Freaking get out here and put your mugs on that sucker and just throw it down. It wants to come to life.
It says, please let me start.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can get down in here and see this or not. Yeah, those things need braces more than I do. It is all kind of jacked up. That is toastage. When it kicked back and did fire, whatever, it got a hold of that thing and broke a tooth off. Well, broke another tooth. The other tooth just haven't came out of the starter yet. And then it did break a tooth off of the flywheel on the other side of this. So that means we got to take this brand spanking new shiny propeller off so we can replace that flywheel. Well,
I know how to do it now.
just gonna pretend like this is a single engine airplane and we didn't deal with this engine. Want to see if we can get something come to life out of that one?
Sure call.
Let's go. All right, so the same routine on this one. We need to yank the plugs out, check the fluid. This one I think is missing the control cable for the throttle or
It is.
something
Yeah,
down there.
There should be the
So-
control horn on there.
Now this side over here should be brand new
Yeah.
because it is brand new.
Never been wrong.
The first start of an engine and a 5-year abandoned airplane. That's something you don't see every day. All right, let's see what these spark plugs are gonna look like. My assumption is brand new. Hey, look at that, absolutely brand new. Still as white and pristine. You can still see, yeah, the cut marks. I mean, I'm not even gonna bother pulling the rest of those out. I don't know, what do you guys think? Does that actually count as starting? Because it coughed and wanted to come to life. I don't think that counted as starting, so because we got to get both engines started, right? Isn't that the deal?
Let the kids decide.
Do it for the children.
You want to pull them?
Yeah,
Okay.
build pressure.
All right.
Because I figure I want to check these and make sure there wasn't any oil or.
Let me get my spark plug holder.
Ooh, yeah. Almost at 12. So then we also need to check that the throttle cables are hooked up. I'm gonna go check and see if these move to their positions.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta do the props, no?
We do. Yep.
All right, let's.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, ease it back. Good.
Boom!
We're good.
It's like we've done this before.
Couple times.
We get to do it on the other one again.
I know.
Okay, I'm gonna check the throttle. I can see that from here. Yeah, that feels right. Check the prop governor. Oh, Lord of mercy.
It's moving.
Gosh. I see a cable flexing underneath the fuel mixture. Full rich.
Go back the other way. Turn off. Okay, you're good.
Alright, so now if we do this little trick down here, we take this little thing called crossfeed. I'm going to take fuel from that engine, send it that way, from that tank, and send it that way. So we should be able to move this to the off position right there, I think. Ooh, that is, oh, that is really stiff right there. In theory, we should build up fuel pressure on that side. Okay, so that should work, but okay, we don't have any plugs in it, right? Okay, so we should be able to turn it over to try to get some oil pressure out of it. All right, clear the prop.
Clear.
Oh, there's a breeze. And I turned the mags on and I saw a couple of sparks. So that's a good sign. All right. Clear. Clear. It's gonna take a while. Might have to do it a third time. Whew. It's still nothing yet. Hey, this thing has got a autopilot. A Century 3 even. Wow. Clear. Third time's the charm. Come on. Let's get some oil pressure. I haven't even seen it move. Oh.
It moved.
Is it moving?
Check. Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. It's starting to move. We'll do it one more time. All right. Clear. Oh yeah, there it goes. There we go. Whew. Am I of the understanding that that's the first time that engine's ever been turned over? That's cool. Pretty neat. All right, well, let's throw some spark plugs in it and let's see if we can hear some life.
All right.
In Jimmy's imaginary world, we should just be able to go in and hit the key and this thing will fire right up. Put in the comments below how many tries you think it's gonna take. So we got the inside slippery slide is there, primed, that's ready to go. The oil, we got our lightning rods. Those are tight, those are in. The wires are good. We did see a spark on that side when I was turning it over. Think we have fuel to it because we heard the noise. I'd say let's just light the fire and see what we got.
I agree.
All right, what could possibly go wrong? Here we go. Can I get a clear prop? Tried to crank and it fired up right now. Hey, look, the autopilot works. Watch. This is a roll. Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I knew it would work.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
I can't believe you guys doubted it. Smell the new paint burn-in smell. Mmm. Ah. Oh yes. That is fantastic. Now we did notice that when I would do a mag drop, so it has two magnetos to send sparks. When I turn one off, it was running perfectly fine. Turn the other one off, the entire engine would want to die. Left spark box here seems to be a little defunct. However, we know some people like combing that have little spark boxes that might be able to cure this and we not have to deal with no magneto 500 hour type things ever again. I think we might have to make a call to Lycoming and see if we can't pick up a couple of them things. Hey look, and this starter and flywheel didn't decide to grenade on us. That's always a bonus. Okay, so that one definitely started. This one right here didn't really start. What do you guys think? Should we go ahead and sponsor all 10 of those kids through the camp?
For the kids.
For the kids, all right. So I'm a buyer. Those things started up. I'll call it a win.
Awesome.
10 kids get to go Swan Aviation Ministries Camp 2023, paid for by you guys and watching all these silly videos and these silly commercials. There's a check for buying the airplane.
Awesome, brother.
And here is the check because it started up for 10 kids to go through your camp.
Awesome.
There it is.
Oh, wow.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks so much. That is exciting. You guys check out his ministry.
Please.
Let's see what we can do to support him. Woo! This thing started up, ran perfect. The other one coughed to life, and I have faith and hope in it that it will also run really, really well. At least that's what I'm going with. Yeah, we're flying this thing out of here. We're not gonna take it apart. We're not gonna do any of that stuff. We're gonna do some work on it, and it is gonna be flying out of this airport. You're not gonna wanna miss that video. And this is not the first one we've messed with and done this and saved. If you think this project is awesome, you should check out that one right there. My name is Jimmy. This is Jimmy's World. See you next time.